I'm Sheriff Ken Mascaro.
I'm your host, Sergeant Zerkowski.
And here's what's coming up on the best of 10-8.
This guy definitely knows a lot better. That's why he doesn't have his driver's license on him. Suspended license.
So we're definitely putting a major dent into their activity and their money, so somebody's gonna owe somebody something.
I'm very calm.
Okay.
I'm cool and collected.
I did improperly? Tell me what I did improperly.
So with the traffic units in Eastern County Sheriff's Office, one of the things that, of course, we look for all types of infractions, stop signs, red lights, and things of that nature. We'll also conduct traffic accident investigations and just try to make the road safe for everybody else to be on. If we happen to come across the drunk driver, we'll deal with that. Anything related to traffic. We're going to set up on a side street that people use as a shortcut to avoid the major veins. We get a lot of complaints of speeders on this one particular road. It's only 35 miles an hour. The offset for the houses is not real great from the road, and people have had their dogs run over. Okay, as soon as I put the vehicle in park, this particular radar goes automatically. This guy definitely knows a lot better. I'm gonna try if I can get him to make it turn on the side street over here somewhere. Well, he's taking this one good. Need to see your driver's license and registration insurance. Is this your company?
No, sir.
You know why I'm stopping you?
Yes, sir. Speeding.
Doing 15 miles over the speed limit. Okay. How about your driver's license?
I have it in my other truck.
You don't have your driver's license?
I got it in my pickup truck.
All right, have your seat in your truck and I'll be right with you. Oh boy. No driver's license, no registration. That's why he doesn't have his driver's license on him. Suspended license. I'll be writing a few tickets on this one, to say the least.
357 Midway and 5. 10 for Canner and Oleander. 2651. 51.
Buddy, you know your driver's license expired? Suspended?
54, we're checking with the city, see if they have one.
Sir, I didn't.
Well, it's suspended.
Since when?
Failure to pay traffic fines. So you're gonna have to get somebody to drive the truck. I ain't taking you to jail.
But yeah, they are suspended.
It's suspended.
I know I got a ticket about 3 or 4 months ago, and I could have sworn that my old lady paid that ticket. I mean, I believe you if they're suspended,
Okay.
but I know I got one about 3 or 4 months ago. I could call somebody to come get me.
Well, you need somebody to drive the truck,
Yes,
okay?
sir.
All right. $317 or so. Now, I've got a hit on something I haven't had before. I need to confirm it.
Even for now, or
Yes, ma'am.
his failure to pay his child support. He has to pay that $750. When he gets booked into the jail, he can't get out unless he pays the $750.
I guess he's backed up on child support, so they've got an order to issue an arrest for him. They take him to jail, hold him there until he makes good on his child support, and they wouldn't be able to come out of jail until then. So I've requested another unit for transport, but he's not aware of that right now. Why don't you come on down here for me? All right. Right now you have an outstanding warrant, okay?
Yes, sir.
So until we take care of that,
Yes, sir.
I need to
Can
put
I
you in
do-
custody.
Yes, sir.
You just turn around for me.
That's fine.
Okay. You know what the warrant might be about? Something to do with child support?
No, I'm not behind on child support.
Well, that's what it
They
deals
take it out of my
with.
check every week.
Well, there's something dealing with child support. That's all I know.
Yeah,
I guess this must be the people for the truck.
Who was calling you? Put your feet up on her radio.
So he got a ticket for speeding, which was $183. He also got another ticket for driving on a suspended license, which is $118, having a total of 6 points added to his license, in addition to the warrant. So he's going to have to make that good. His boss that owns the truck wasn't very happy that he had an employee in arrears and child support, in addition to having a suspended license. Now we've got to go up to Oleander and Caner. Might have a possible impaired driver up there. Doesn't speak the lingo. I happen to be bilingual, so I can help out there. 317's 97.
97.
Well, let's see what we can do to find out what's going on here. He was passed out in the driver's seat. Keys to ignition. Anything else?
One
Okay.
leg stand, he doesn't understand
Okay.
that.
Gerardo.
Yeah.
Okay, yo soy diputado Fernández, oficina del sheriff. Estoy aquí para conducir una investigación. A veces estás bajo la influencia de alcohol, ¿me entiendes? This gentleman here was a suspicious vehicle call. One of the units responded to investigate and found a gentleman passed out behind the driver's seat. She woke him up, and when she opened the door, strong odors of alcohol came out of the cab of the vehicle. They determined, for one, he didn't have a valid driver's license, and two, he was under the influence, but there wasn't anybody at the time to conduct field sobriety tests on him to determine if he actually was legally impaired. He was marginal on all the things. Some he did worse than others. The one leg stand, for example, he couldn't keep his foot up longer than three seconds. He'd drop it immediately, and he was very slow and trying to be methodical on his 10-step turn. He had difficulty with that. He's obviously impaired. I was able to get through to him, explain to him that he was under arrest for driving under the influence. He advised he understood that. I requested he submitted to a breath test, and he agreed to that also. So we're on the way to the jail to get a breath sample. He'll be held for a minimum of 8 hours, at which point he'll have a bond hearing to see if he rates being bonded out. And at that point, he'll be able to attain any attorneys, a bondsman, anything that's going to help him through the legal process. And he'll be given a court date to go to court and face his DUI charge, which my understanding the latest is minimum is going to cost you $3,000 with attorney fees. Coge un respiro grande y me soples en el tubito, ¿ok? No, puede sentarse. Good. Sople. Ahí. Sigue, 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 sigue. Sigue, 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 sigue. Okay. The machine accepted 2 breath samples from him. The first had a reading of 0.258 BAC, and the second sample was 0.263. So right now he's in this holding cell waiting for further processing from booking. And once all that paperwork is done, he'll be given an opportunity after 8 hours have passed to bond out and go in front of a judge for a hearing.